برتقالي بحوض المغازي مزارع أرض بفجر سرح يشد الخطى ركبا في الجنوب وصياد بحر تحدى الرعب سلام لشعب عزيز مقاوم يقدم درسا بعلم الصمود سلام لغزة سلام 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 لكل العيون الحزينة تفيض دموعها بأسا وعزة سلام لغزة سلام
beautiful way to demonstrate for us all that we have an obligation to use our voices, even if we don't sound that beautiful, in solidarity as a tool. And there's one voice in particular that if you've been at Palestine rallies throughout the last year, you will definitely recognize. In fact, if you were just at this one from the beginning, you will recognize it. A very young comrade of ours who is in the 7th grade, has been leading at protests all year. Please welcome our friend Zaid.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Zaid al-Madi, and I stand here today to speak for kids like me in Gaza. Can you imagine? It has been 1 year, 365 days since their world turned upside down. 1 year of displacements. 1 year of losing their homes, their friends, their families. 1 year of living in fear. Hearing the explosions of bombs and the sound of gunfire instead of laughter and stories before bedtime. All they see is destruction and complete chaos in every direction. That place is where dreams once grew. They don't know when this horrific genocide will end. Look at my life and look at theirs. I'm waking up to an alarm clock. They're waking up to bombs and gunfire. I get ready to go to school, they get ready to run from airstrikes. I go to sleep with a kiss on the forehead, they go to sleep with one eye open, looking out for guns and Israeli soldiers. I wake up knowing I have clean water, healthy food, and a nice home with 2 loving parents. They wake up not knowing if they'll have clean water, food to eat, or even if their home will be there by the time they get back. Now notice how kids here doodle on papers, and sometimes even on themselves, just for fun. In Gaza, the kids and everybody there write their name on their arms, their legs, and even their cheeks, not for fun, but so that someone will be able to identify them if their body is torn up in an explosion and bombs. The kids in Gaza suffer from hunger, thirst, and diseases that could easily be treated, but are not, because Israeli soldiers destroyed almost all
With voices like these, I know that we will get to the world that we are fighting for. And just a generation above, but also leading voices of the students, of the student intifada, I want to welcome up Sabrina, who is from North Shore for Palestine and the president of Salem State SJP.
Hi everyone, I apologize, my voice is going away from all the chants, but I want to applaud everybody for coming out today. Thank you so much. So today I stand before you as a Jewish American with direct ties to the Israeli apartheid government, direct ties to the genocidal military. My family is the one perpetrating this genocide, and today I am here to speak out against the genocide being carried out in Gaza, but also to make it clear what Israel is doing in Gaza is part of a much larger, dangerous pattern of violence, oppression, and injustice across the globe. The Israeli government's campaign of collective punishment has claimed thousands of innocent lives with no regard for international law or basic human decency. The blockade on Gaza is designed to strip Palestinians of their dignity, their hope, their right to live. Every day, homes are destroyed, children are buried under rubble of an occupation that has lasted for decades. But we know Gaza is not the only place where Israel's war crimes are unfolding. As we speak, Lebanon is under fire, bombarded by Israeli airstrikes and now ground invasion. But let us be clear, this is not the first time Lebanon has felt the wrath of the Israeli military's aggression. But we fight for it to be the last time. It's not just for Palestine or Lebanon that Israel's dangerous policies are wreaking havoc. From its arms deals with oppressive regimes to its role in the global arms trade, Israel is complicit in atrocities far beyond the Middle East. Israel arms are used to fuel violence in conflicts from Myanmar to South Sudan. Its surveillance technology and weapons are sold to governments across the globe that use them to repress and control their own people. Israel's role in supporting apartheid in South Africa is well documented. Despite global condemnation and a widespread movement for sanctions, Israel continued to trade arms, share intelligence, and strengthen the apartheid regime. And in Guatemala, in the 80s, the Guatemalan military carried out a campaign of genocide against the indigenous Mayan people, killing tens of thousands. And who was the major supporter of this brutal regime? Israel! Not only did Israel supply weapons and military advisors to the Guatemalan government, but they also trained its forces in tactics of repression. The same tactics we now see used against Palestinians were exported to Latin America. Now let's talk about Georgia. Right here in the United States, Cop City, a planned massive police training facility in Atlanta, is the latest example of systems of oppression that are intertwined. The police training facility in Atlanta is modeled after Israeli tactics that are used to suppress Palestinians. Atlanta is regularly participating in an exchange program with Israeli forces. These exchange exports of violent militarized policing strategies, which are then deployed against marginalized communities here in the United States, continuing a cycle of state-sanctioned violence. Israel represents a state that profits from oppression, death, and suffering, and as human beings, we say no more. What we are witnessing is not a series of disconnected events, but a web of violence where systems of oppressions reinforce one another. We have been demanding an end to the siege on Gaza and the bombing of Lebanon. We have marched the streets, raised our voices, and called for accountability, but those in power have distracted us with their empty promises and electoral games. They want us to focus on the next election as if the solution lies with politicians who are complicit and content with genocide and have done nothing to stop the bloodshed. This is why our solidarity must be global. We must stand with the people of Gaza, Myanmar, Lebanon, with the indigenous communities across Latin America, with Sudan, the black and brown communities fighting against police brutality here in the U.S. because their struggle is our struggle. Their freedom is intertwined with our freedom. So let it be clear, it is not them who will bring change, it is us. Fuck our broken system. Fuck them. We cannot rely on those in power, those who have let this genocide continue while they argue and scheme over bullshit. It's the people standing here together who will make the difference. Only we can force their hand and the end to this violence. Only our voices united will bring justice not only to the Palestinian people, but those oppressed all over. We are the movement that will hold them accountable, not their elections. Not their false promises, but us. These systems of oppression are built to divide us, but we see through the illusion, and we know we are not free until Palestine is free. That's why we stand here today and continue to do so until we see a free Palestine. Free Palestine! Thank you. Thank you so much, Sabrina! That was such an amazing, inspiring speech. I really want to emphasize something Sabrina said, which is that we have been out here, we've made our appeals to those in power, we have shouted and chanted, we have marched countless times, and the genocide rages on. Shame to those in power. This year has shown us, if you didn't know before, that if we want power, it's going to be the people power. We are going to have to come together and start intensifying our solidarity. We're going to have to take space together and escalate so that the whole world knows that Gaza does not stand alone. Because we are done pleading for sympathy. We are demanding solidarity. We are demanding it with our bodies, we are demanding it with our voices, and we are demanding it with our collective power. Because this genocide has threatened to expand further, and it already has expanded into Lebanon. And it has expanded because the solidarity of the Lebanese people with the Palestinian people is so strong that our struggles and our liberation are inextricably intertwined. And to speak a little bit about that next, among other things, we have a friend of ours, someone also with ties to Lebanon. Star, welcome. Before I do my speech, I want to do some chants for both Gaza and Lebanon. Welcome, everybody. My name is Star. I'm with Jamaica playing for Palestine. Yeah, shout out JP. I'm African American and Lebanese. And I live down here. And I have to admit, I got emotional earlier, and some of you probably saw, because I can't believe after a year, this is still happening. And as much as I love seeing all familiar faces, I can't say that I'm happy to be here today. Because I'm not. I would have hoped that we didn't have to be here an entire year later, demanding an end to the ongoing genocide. But instead, we're here protesting and screaming for Gaza. And now for Beirut. My jiddo, Aziz, was born in Beirut, Lebanon. And his brothers and sisters could not thrive in their own homeland because of U.S. and Israeli imperialism. Shame! My jiddo passed away a couple years ago. And to be honest, I'm happy he doesn't have to see what's happening. I'm happy he isn't alive to see his country being carpet bombed indiscriminately with 5,000-pound bunker buster bombs. Because I know that it would have broken his heart. September 27th is another version of October 7th. But instead of Hamas being the excuse, it's Hezbollah. Instead of the generalization that Palestinians are being labeled as Hamas supporters, now it's the Lebanese being labeled as harboring weapons in their kitchens for Hezbollah. We cannot allow what's happening in Gaza to happen in Beirut, and we cannot allow the genocide in Gaza to continue. We cannot allow the same systems that murdered Sonia Massey and Imam Khalid Marcellus Williams to continue to oppress both people in this country and abroad. The police in this country are trained by the IOF soldiers in summits every year. The same tactics that they use to kill my people here are the same tactics that they use to kill my people there. And I'll just close by saying this. No matter our differences or our looks on life, every single place that we come from, we are here today to come together to defeat the systems that continue to oppress us.
That's right!
Our struggles are all interconnected, and we have to defeat these oppressive regimes united as one. And you know, a certain presidential candidate uses the slogan, "We won't go back." And you know what? Maybe she's right. We won't go back to being blind of the world's injustices. We won't go back to hiding in our ignorance and our privilege. We won't go back to being silent in the face of colonialism and Zionism. I used to believe that I didn't have power to make any change. But then I got organized. I used to believe that I was powerless about what was happening to my people, but then I got organized. And I realized that together we have power.
The people with the moral clarity to come out here today. You have power. We have power. And we will use it to end Zionism. And to give us an idea of what it looks like to get creative, to build power, and to make material change, I want to invite up a comrade who's a new member of BDS Boston, the organization that led the effort to shut Elbit down. Because they evicted Israel's largest war profiteer from Cambridge. They proved to us that we have power. And with that, please join me in welcoming our comrade from BDS Boston. Hello, thank you for being here. I'm sure I can speak for everyone that's here, along with myself, when I say that I have so much rage in my body. I feel it with every breath, with every step I take. I feel it in my shaking hands. I feel it with every bite of food I know I'm so lucky to have. I feel it in my heart and my soul as it permeates my entire being. So I'm inviting you all to feel that rage with me in this moment. And I hope that this collective rage we feel can incentivize us to keep fighting. With that being said, I want to talk about Elbit Systems, Israel's largest weapons company. Recently, thanks to BDS Boston, Palestinian Youth Movement, Palestine Action USA, SJP activists, and countless community members, such as yourself, who showed up and took action, Elbit Systems has been forced to vacate their so-called innovation center. While this is a testament to our collective power, our fight is far from over. True victory will not be achieved until Elbit is gone and Palestine is free. In a Cambridge Day news article from late August, reporters cite Elbit Systems of America describing a decision to seek a more suitable office space, and that they are currently reviewing a number of sites to relocate. What Elbit Systems fails to realize is that the resistance does not just exist in Cambridge. Leaving Bishop Allen Drive does not mean that we will allow people working at Elbit to know any peace. Resistance exists in every corner of the world. The ability to resist exists in all of us, and with that, we have a responsibility to dismantle Elbit Systems and let them know that they are not welcome here. We must force Elbit out of our community entirely and prevent them from relocating their innovation center to elsewhere on the land of the Massachusetts people. In addition, we must work to sever Elbit's ties to local colleges and universities such as MIT, an institution that has received millions of dollars for research from Israel's Ministry of Defense. As a recent college graduate, I want to take a moment
Palestinian people have taught us so much, and it's imperative that we use that knowledge to fight with every breath. Make no mistake, our goal is to dismantle Elbit systems because, like I said, a genocidal weapon supplier is not welcome. Not here, not anywhere. I want to wrap up by saying, and I'm going to reiterate this, all liberation issues are interconnected. And I know that there's people out there, maybe even some people in the crowd who are struggling to find their place in this movement. And while I know that my experience is not universal, I can attest to the fact that resistance can look different for everyone. And I encourage you to let go of the self-interested emotion that is guilt, and instead be curious about ways that you can nourish your community and therefore yourself. Because it is our responsibility, especially as people existing in the imperial core, after a year of escalated genocide that we all play a part in, to fight and care, not just for the people around us, but for people all across the world. Let us not be their voice, but amplify their voices. Solidarity is hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Let the challenges you feel be proof that you're doing the right thing, and persist with your work. They want us tired and burnt out, and that is something we cannot afford. Hold yourself and those around you with compassion and accountability. So I once again invite you to join us in the fight to take down Elbit systems, as doing so is part of a larger fight for a free Palestine and liberated world. This fight is hard, but it is not only a fight that is necessary, it is a fight for freedom that I know we will win! Thank you so much. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Say it clear and say it loud! Say it clear, say it loud! Gaza, you make us proud! Gaza, you make us proud! Say it clear and say it proud! Say it clear and say it loud! Gaza, you make us proud! Gaza, you make us proud! Make some noise! All right. Now, I see so many signs out here saying, I see shout out to Brooklyn Students for Palestine, shout out to Harvard, MIT, BU, Northeastern, Emerson. Shout out to all the students who are here. There's some real loud supporters from Emerson. All right, Harvard. Can't forget y'all. The students are showing us the way. They're showing us that they have been willing to put their bodies on the line for Palestine. And it's not just college students, it's high school students too. And our next speaker can talk about exactly that. Please welcome Khalid from Massachusetts High Schoolers for Palestine.
Hey everyone, my name is Khalid and I'm a student organizer with the Massachusetts High School for Palestine at Boston Land Academy. We gather here today on October 6, 2024, 1 year after the barbarism of Israel and the bravery of the Palestinian resistance. Not just as witnesses to the many atrocities in the world, but as voices for the voiceless, Palestinian identity will never be erased. For over 76 years now, the Palestinians have suffered an immense amount of injustice. Injustices that could never be erased nor forgotten. As a junior in high school, I cannot stand and watch kids my age die in schools for no reasons other than just existing. Hey. I cannot stand and bear witness for such atrocities to be done at the hands of the Israeli forces with no justice. Shame! This year alone, 450 students who were preparing to enroll in high school were killed by the Israeli army. Shame! Children should have a right to an education anywhere in the world. So when I chant the words, not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel's crimes, it means complete divestment from the apartheid state, not just monetarily, but a complete ideological split from the Zionist regime. A free Palestine means a Palestine that is not touched by the hands of imperialism nor polluted by Zionist ideas. A free Palestine is a Palestine where everyone has their right to exist and not be persecuted for their identity nor their ideas. We fight for a free Palestine by any means necessary. We will keep showing up, keep speaking out, and keep organizing until we see a free Palestine in our lifetime. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. I want to say thank you to everyone that's coming out today, and keep showing up.
All right, I'm gonna get the energy up. Every day, rain or shine.
Every day, rain or shine.
We will fight for Palestine.
We will fight for Palestine.
Every day, rain or shine.
Every day, rain or shine.
We will fight for Palestine.
We will fight for Palestine.
Shut, shut
and the beautiful flags. Thank you all for coming. I don't know what else to say after all the lovely speakers, but I knew I was going to say something today, and I tried to put something together that would be somewhat meaningful, but I truly couldn't come up with the words. I don't think I have enough in my vocabulary to come up with the words to truly say what I feel and to truly say what I want to say. But words at this point are useless. The abject lack of humanity from the entire world is mind-blowing. The daily carnage is enough to wake the dead. We need to act, we need to resist, we need to rise up, and we need to say that we are in the right. It is our land. We have the absolute right to resist, to stand up, and to be heard, to be steadfast against the killing machine. I promise you, as I stand here today, Palestine and Lebanon, like the phoenix, will rise up from the ashes. And we will cleanse our land of invaders, settlers, and colonialists. We will be free. We will be victorious. Because we are the righteous ones. Long live Lebanon and long live Palestine.
Long live Lebanon, long live Palestine, and long live the Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Intifada, Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Free our prisoners, free them all!
Free our prisoners, free them all!
Break the chains and let them fall!
Break the chains and let them fall!
Free our prisoners, free them all!
Free our prisoners, free them all!
Break the chains and let them fall!
Break the chains and let them fall!
Make some noise! Do you feel our collective power today? The Zionists are afraid of our collective power. And here, those who are here, we don't give them the time of day. They're not worth our time. They are not worth our time. Because we're here for Palestine, we're here for Lebanon, we're here to commemorate 1 year of resistance. And as we feel that spirit of resistance inside of us, we know that we have to intensify We are here today, standing with 1 year of resistance against a genocide and decades of colonization and imperialism in Palestine. Israel has directly murdered over 40,000 Palestinians with bombs in hospitals, in schools, in tents, and in refugee camps. Indirectly murdered and conservatively estimated 200,000 Palestinians by indirect means of disease and starvation. Israel's attempts to ethnically cleanse the entirety of Gaza is one of the most well-documented genocides in history. And while committing these atrocities in Palestine, Israel has had the audacity to turn around and attack Lebanon too. Detonating hundreds of communication devices 2 weeks ago in public spaces, killing hundreds and wounding thousands. Israel assassinated Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah. Israeli airstrikes and attacks in Lebanon have claimed more than 2,000 lives in Lebanon. Why is Israel attacking Lebanon? Lebanon is a country that has stood with the Palestinian resistance. Along with Iran, Iraq, Syria, Yemen, in what is known as the Axis of Resistance. This alliance was formed to oppose Western imperialism in the Middle East. We've seen this axis of resistance defend Palestine, even as the Arab region remains divided by arbitrary borders drawn by Western imperialists after World War I. These arbitrary boundaries were drawn to divide the Arab people. This is the most classic tactic used by the ruling class to divide and conquer people whose collective power is a threat to their imperialism and domination. The U.S. ruling class does that right here at home too. They combine our working class to serve their capitalist
Which way are
interests.
you going?
We go overseas and they do that
And it's who would
overseas
know?
to serve their imperialist
You're not
interests
sure.
abroad.
Be clear when it's time.
Imagine what a united Arab region and a united Middle East would look like. Imagine how much of a threat that would be to U.S. imperialism.
Fine.
As the U.S. watchdog in
Which way are
the
they
Middle
going?
East, we have seen the terrorist Israeli regime retaliate against this axis of resistance, like we saw in Lebanon. In July, in Iran, Israel assassinated the lead negotiator of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, when he was in Iran's capital, in Tehran. And in April, Israel also bombed Iran's consulate in Syria. Shame! Both of these are blatant acts of aggression from Israel are toward a sovereign, independent nation.
occupation of Palestine and the current genocide would not be possible without the U.S. ruling class. It's our duty here in the U.S., in the belly of U.S. imperialism, to fight against our imperialist, colonial, and genocidal government that's making this genocide possible. There wouldn't be no genocide without U.S. imperialism. And it's our tax dollars doing the funding. Tax dollars that can be used for social services Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever!
Taking a right.
Genocide is crystal clear! No more hiding, no more fear! Genocide is crystal clear!
Down, with occupation.
Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
The occupation has got to go. Hey, hey. 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 Fuck these racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! Fuck these racist police! No peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! Palestine! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! From the belly of the beast, we will free Palestine. In our lifetime, in our dreams. In our lifetime, in our dreams. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Down, down with occupation. Up with liberation. Down, down with occupation.
Bro, I think after today,
people united will never be defeated. The 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 people united will never be defeated. Up with liberation. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gaza we will liberate. Gaza we will liberate.
Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
We will never let you die.
Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry. We will never let you die.
It was probably.
Occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation has got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho! The occupation has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Palestine will never die. Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Palestine will never die. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. be free.
Like, especially with something like this, like it puts everything in perspective, and especially on a day like today, I'm just like, it didn't even irritate me.
Free Palestine. Yes, we fought a revolution. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. Intifada, intifada. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. 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 Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
Ho ho! The occupation has got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! The occupation has
that was one slight part of the calculation.
No more money for Israel's pride. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's pride. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's pride. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's pride. No more money for Israel's pride. Not another dime. No more money for Israel's pride.
He's feeling good now.
Yeah, because Patrick was asking.
My name is Joseph Ann.